All right, good afternoon, everyone. This is Corey here in the Weather Center. It is 4:47 Eastern Time, 3:37 Central Time, and we are tracking severe weather once again here in the Central Kentucky area. So real quickly, let's go ahead and get started here. We'll go ahead and zoom in on the only severe thunderstorm warning that we have here in the listening area, and let me get everything situated here real quickly for you guys. Do apologize. So let's get the National Weather Service pulled up here. That way when warnings start coming in, we see them pop up. So this severe thunderstorm warning is for Hart County, southwestern Hart County, northwestern Barron County, southeastern Edmonson County. This goes until 4:15 Central Time. This is another 27 minutes on this storm. National Weather Service Doppler radar was tracking a severe thunderstorm located 9 miles southeast of Brownsville, and this is moving to the northeast at 30. Ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds are the main threat. So we haven't had a large hail threat here for a long time, but people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roof, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roof, siding, and trees. A couple locations impacted include Horse Cave, Cave City, Park City, Pig, Mammoth Cave, Northtown, Highland Springs, Tom John's Crossing, and Mary Oaks. So for your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest level of your structure. So the strongest part of this storm is right now over the Park City, Apple Grove, Highland Springs, Cave City area. We'll be moving into the Horse Cave, Bear Wallow area here pretty soon. It's something that I am watching with this storm. It's starting to get a little bit of a hook on it on the bottom here. So this would indicate at least a little bit of rotation. So I'm going to keep an eye on that one to kind of see if rotation starts to develop. So I got my other radar site up here. So I use Radar Omega for my broadcasting. This is the radar you guys are looking here. It's a much better, cleaner presentation for broadcasting. Has more cities for you guys to see. It works out very, very well. And then I have Radar Scope that I also look at. It's a little bit cleaner to see on a meteorological perspective, in my opinion. Again, I guess it's all difference of opinion. So I don't see any rotation with this storm here, so that's at least a little bit of good news. Real quickly, let's look at the hail core. We'll try to look at what the hail. Yeah, lots of hail showing up here. So that could be golf ball size, ping pong size hail, for sure quarter size, right there along the Park City area. So if you know anybody that lives in this area, let them know that severe thunderstorm warning is in effect to the Park City, the I-65 corridor coming out of Warren County all the way up into Horse Cave. The I-65 corridor could be experiencing some large hail. If there's anybody that lives in this area as well, let me know in the comment section if you guys are experiencing hail, if you live in this area, or if you know anybody that lives in this area. See if they maybe reach out to them and see if they are experiencing any type of hail in this vicinity. So definitely some hail showing up here on the hail core mode. This hail core is about this is again almost 8 minutes old, so that the largest hail's probably fallen over northwestern Barron County into the southwestern Hart County area. It's probably just to the north a little bit. This radar image is just a little bit delayed, so that large hail's probably fallen somewhere up here in this area. So regardless, if you're in this severe thunderstorm warning, you can expect to experience some large hail for sure. So yeah, reflectivity mode. This is the newest image. Definitely some large hail falling in the northwestern portion of Barron County into the southwestern portion of Hart County. So I do want to check something here real quick. I did see something from the Storm Prediction Center, I believe. I could not have. Yeah, the Storm Prediction Center has highlighted our area for a potential severe watch. That Storm Prediction Center is stating thunderstorms are expected to increase in coverage and intensity through the afternoon hours across the area. Convective trends will be monitored for the possibility of a watch. They're giving a 60% chance for a severe watch being issued across all of central Kentucky. I expect that to actually come true as we're seeing storms kind of blow up across the area this afternoon. Widely scattered storms. Anytime you get these storms that's kind of isolated in nature, you can definitely have a tornadic threat. We do have the atmosphere conductive of a tornadic threat this afternoon. Again, it's not as high as it was on Wednesday or Sunday, but nonetheless, it's a threat. And the Storm Prediction Center, as of the latest outlook an hour ago, actually increased that severe chance, that severe risk just again. So almost all of central Kentucky is actually in a slight risk. Now, let me go look at that real fast. Not that it matters. Again, not focusing on risk this year, focusing more on threats. But yeah, all of central Kentucky is now in that slight risk. And actually, there's an enhanced risk from Bowling Green up to Louisville. Pretty much the same risk. That was the moderate risk. Same areas that was under the moderate risk is under an enhanced risk today. So from Bowling Green all the way up to Louisville is actually in that level 3. I-65 corridor to the west is in that level 3 enhanced risk area. So we'll go ahead and zoom in here again. We have another strong storm here in the Bowling Green area, the eastern portion of Warren County, from Allenton all the way up to Smiths Grove, and then up to Anna in the northern part of Warren County. This is a strong thunderstorm here in this area, producing a lot of lightning, heavy rainfall, probably some not dime size hail, but let's just pull up the special weather statement here, because there is a special weather statement, and there is some rotation showing up with that storm as well. So let's pull up the special weather statement on this storm. So yeah, this is for portions of northeastern Simpson, northwestern Allen, Warren, northwestern Barron, southern Edmonson counties through 4 o'clock Central Time, 5 o'clock Eastern. So another 6 minutes. Winds up to 40 miles an hour and nickel-size hail. And then torrential rainfall is also occurring with this storm. And then I do want to point this out, the high res velocity here. Definitely some broad rotation showing up here. Down here just north of Allenton in the southeastern part of Warren County. So we're going to watch that. If that area of rotation strengthens, it would come into Barron County just north of Glasgow. So we're going to watch that here over the next few scans to see if that area of rotation there picks up in intensity and see if it gets a little bit tighter. But that's a very broad area of rotation. So again, when you're looking at rotation with storms, there can be rotation. This is definitely rotation. There's no question about that. But it's a very large area of rotation. For you to get a tornado to go from the cloud to the ground, it has to be a tight area of rotation. A broad area of rotation can be several miles. It's rotating, but it's hard to get a tornado to the ground when you're getting a broad area of rotation or a large area of rotation. You've got to get a smaller area of rotation, which is what we call a tighter area of rotation. Think of yourself like a ballerina spin, right? If you're spinning as a ballerina with your arms out, you don't spin very fast. But the more you bring your arms in, sorry about knocking my phone off there. The more you bring your arms in as a ballerina, the faster you spin. That's what we're talking about with areas of rotation. When you have a broad area of rotation, it's like a ballerina with its hands out. You don't spin very fast. But when that rotation in a thunderstorm strengthens and organizes and gets tighter, it's like that ballerina bringing her hands in, and that rotation getting a lot faster. That allows it to get to the ground. So with this storm, we're looking at a broad area of rotation. Again, we're going to watch it here over the next 10 minutes to see if we see any type of strengthening with that. No concern right now. Something to keep an eye on. Back here to the regular reflectivity mode. Still a healthy looking storm. Let's actually look at it out of, we are looking at it out of Nashville. No, we're not. Yeah, we are. Right? Yeah. We go out here to the west, western Kentucky, and we already have a tornado warning ongoing over here. And this is baseball size hail. So let me pull that warning up here real quick. if I can ever get it to work. Sometimes things just doesn't work in my favor. 1 second. I want to be able to read the status box to you guys. Sometimes things just do not work correctly. There we go. So this tornado warning is for southwestern Trigg County. National Weather Service indicating a tornado and 2-inch hail. So that's baseball-sized hail occurring with this storm. And there's this severe thunderstorm watch that just went out for central Kentucky. Let me look at that. So new severe thunderstorm watch is out until 10 p.m. Eastern Time. 10 p.m. Eastern Time for all of central Kentucky and even parts of eastern Kentucky all the way over to Hazard. So central Kentucky from Elizabethtown over to Richmond, over to Hazard, and then down to the Tennessee border is included with that severe thunderstorm watch. Velocity, not really seeing anything overly impressive with the velocity mode here. Get a very broad rotation here. Let's look at the hail core. Expected to see some. Yeah, that's very impressive stuff right there. In the hail core radar image is always about 8 minutes delayed. So this hail core is probably right here over Donaldson. And that's up to baseball size hail there with that storm over here in Trigg County in western Kentucky. So again, that's out of our area over here in western Kentucky. Obviously this storm still looking very impressive. It has a well-defined hook echo on it here. But didn't see anything overly impressive out of the radar mode here. Let's switch to Paducah. Maybe we can get a little bit better velocity. Yeah, there's still some rotation showing up here, but you go to Fort Knox. Yep, there's still some rotation there. Again, doesn't look overly strong, but definitely some rotation there that could produce a tornado, especially with that storm there. So they just update that. It's 3:56. So yeah, they just updated that just a few minutes ago. So that's lime size hail now. That is lime size hail that it's producing. Let's see here. So yeah, that hail is a little bit smaller. It's 2-inch hail, lime size. Baseball size hail is 2.75. I had to pull up the official hail size up here from the National Weather Service. So anyways, that's over here in western Kentucky. Again, looking at, we got another 15 minutes on this warning here coming out of Glasgow, or out of Cave City, my apologies, just north of Glasgow. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit my mic there. So, and the severe thunderstorm warning continues here for another 14 minutes. It's going to go from the northern part of Barron County and the southwestern part of Hart County. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to click that one. There we go. Get the logo back up there. So let's look at the velocity mode again. We're watching these storms. There is a little bit of rotation showing up with this storm now. Again, very broad area of rotation, but definitely rotating nonetheless here, pretty much right over top of Park City. So between Park City and Cave City, there is some rotation showing up with this storm. So we're going to watch it. But there is the rotation. It's a broad area of rotation. We'll see if it tightens up as it progresses to the north. This area of rotation right down here is getting a little bit stronger. I might see the National Weather Service pull the trigger on this one here. But right here around Three Forks area, that's a pretty strong area right there of rotation. Again, pretty broad area of rotation, but it is getting a little bit stronger. So the two areas of rotation here with this storm. Back to the reflectivity mode. That's a very, that still looks like a pretty organized storm. You can see that the winds is rotating into this one as well, and winds is rotating this. So both of these storms have a little bit of a hook echo going on with it. And again, up here near Brownsville, this storm looks like it might be getting a little hook echo with it as well. So, and then you look down here at Scottsville, all these storms have that classic hook on it. So what that tells me is the atmosphere has enough ingredients for all these storms to rotate. So you go back here to the velocity mode, and I mean all these storms are showing some rotation. So you go get my little pencil out here. The one near Brownsville not really showing anything yet, but definitely some rotation showing up just south of Scottsville. Definitely some rotation south of Smiths Grove on the eastern side of Warren County, and definitely some rotation there in Horse Cave. Maybe a little bit of rotation right there in Brownsville, but that storm is the weakest out of the four. But definitely these two areas here, the one in Warren County and the one in northern Barron, southern Hart County there, those are the two areas that definitely look like they have a little bit of rotation with it. So we'll keep an eye on those. Going back over here to western Kentucky, we have a new extension of this severe thunderstorm warning here. National Weather Service deciding not to go tornado warned. So that kind of goes with what I was just saying. That area of rotation was still present with that storm, but not a strong area by no means. So let me get this one. This is a severe thunderstorm warning here for southwestern Christian and Trigg County until 4:45 Central Time. Golf ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds is possible with that storm. The National Weather Service is also stating that there is a tornado possible. They say remain alert for possible tornado. Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. If you spot a tornado, go into the basement or small central room in a sturdy structure very quickly. Torrential rainfall also occurring with the storm. This area is in a flash flood warning as well. So just remember not to drive your car through flooded roadways. Again, this is in western Kentucky. Just checking it out here. Let's go back to the velocity mode and see what we're dealing with. Definitely still some rotation there near Donaldson, but not strong area by no means. Very broad, not very strong. Not weak, but not very strong either. So that's why the National Weather Service decided to go with a tornado tag. We've seen that hail threat slowly drop off a little bit. Again, this is still a very old image there. That image has not been updated for almost 20 minutes. So did get a report of ping pong size hail in Warren County at 3:30 Central Time. So about 30 minutes ago in Smiths Grove, they reported with a picture ping pong size hail. So let's go back here to the reflectivity mode. Let's get an update on this. Yeah, definitely an uptick in rotation there in western Kentucky, just to the south of Cadiz, just north of Donaldson. So, and that's western Kentucky. Just wanted to touch on that real quick. Go back over here into the central Kentucky area again. Still monitoring these 3-4 storms here in the central Kentucky area. I guess I need to switch back to the Louisville radar site or even Nashville. And we'll stay with Louisville here as this storm's coming in to the Horse Cave, Cave City area. And this is the only severe thunderstorm warning that we have in effect. And this is for northern Barron and the southwestern part of Hart County. And this is just for another 9 minutes. Let's go to the velocity mode here. And still some rotation showing up around the Cave City area. It's showing up pretty clear here. Again, nothing that is going to prompt a tornado warning yet. But right there around the Cave City area, that rotation is still pretty persistent. So again, we're going to keep an eye on that. That area of rotation definitely has to get stronger for it to be able to produce a tornado. And then the hail mode, still some large hail showing up here. Again, this image is actually new. So this is 5 minutes ago. So that's still a pretty large area of hail, probably right over top of the Cave City area right now. So Cave City is probably experiencing some hail up to quarter size. So do we have anybody in the Cave City area that can potentially give me a damage report? Or I guess a storm report? Is there anything going on in the Cave City area as far as hail? Can anybody confirm in that area? I don't know if I have anybody on right now that's in that specific area. Definitely up to quarter size hail in that area with that latest. And that hail core is only like 5 minutes old, so go back here to the reflectivity mode. Again, still pretty healthy looking storm here. Definitely got the classic look of a supercell. You definitely see the hook echo showing up here right on Cave City. Definitely has the updrafts going. That would be the large hail that you're seeing. And definitely some rotation in that area as well. So this is definitely a mini supercell is what I would call it. Okay, so no hail in Cave City yet. Thank you guys for reporting that. Appreciate you guys. Okay. You guys let me know if you guys start to see hail in that specific area. Let's zoom out again. Still got several storms here. Got another storm down here. Or we continue to watch this storm here in western Warren County. Let's check out the velocity mode on it. Still a little bit of rotation there. Again, doesn't look like it's materialized there in eastern Warren County. So that's definitely some good news there. Nothing's materializing with the storm in Cave City, Horse Cave. Still some rotation. Nothing materializing there. So it's definitely some good news. These storms are definitely rotating, but it doesn't seem like they're organizing to where they can produce a tornado. But obviously, we're going to watch all these storms, see kind of what happens. So we're just kind of wait and see mode here for the next 5 or 10 minutes. See what the National Weather Service decides to do with this severe thunderstorm warning here. So they're going to decide to not extend that severe thunderstorm warning. It's going to be a special weather statement. You'll see the blue box pop up on your screen here in just a second. Oh, sorry, that is for the Bowling Green storm. My apologies. So this is the storm coming out of Warren County. Let's put a pause on this. So these storms are starting to overlap just a little bit. And with them interfering with each other, they'll probably cause at least one of them to kind of fade out. So this storm here that I'm highlighting, this is a special weather statement that the National Weather Service has just issued. And this special weather statement is for South Central Hart County, East Central Warren, Northwestern Barron, and Southeastern Edmonson counties. And this goes until 4:45 Central Time. Winds up to 50 miles an hour, so this is a strengthening storm. 58 miles an hour is the severe criteria. Nickel-size hail also possible. Some of those gusty winds could knock down some tree limbs, blow around some unsecured objects. Minor hail damage to vegetation is possible. Again, there is a new severe thunderstorm warning that was just issued. I'll get to that here in just a second, and that is going to be for Barron and Hart County. So they're going to extend the severe thunderstorm warning there. But back to this warning here that's in the black box area. Again, the black box that I have, there's the new severe thunderstorm warning that just popped up on your screen. Black box area here, locations impacted include Glasgow, Cave City, Smiths Grove, Park City, Oakland, Three Forks, Red Cross, Rocky Hill, and Tuckertown. Sorry, I didn't mean to knock my mic over. I'm losing my bearings over here. Again, if you're outside in this black box that I have circled here, if you're outside, consider seeking shelter inside a building. Torrential rainfall also occurring with this storm may lead to some localized flooding, especially since we've got 6 to 10 inches of rain here over the past 2 days. And then that severe thunderstorm watch does remain in effect until 9 o'clock Central Time for all of Central Kentucky. So let's get the newest scan in here right now. Let's get in here to the some new severe thunderstorm warning, and let's check out the velocity here real quick. Definitely some rotation showing up here. Another scan coming in. Definitely some rotation showing up around the Horse Cave area. Horse Cave, Bear Wallow area. This area of rotation's picked up just a little bit. Let me look at it on my other radar mode here. That is definitely has some organization going on here. At least trying to get some organization going on. We're going to keep an eye on that. That looks like that area of rotation is getting a little bit stronger right along the Horse Cave area. And why I recognize that is you look at this storm structure here. You've got this hook echo right over here just along Cave City. And that's a pretty well-defined hook echo. So when you look at it on velocity, that's where you see that area of strengthening rotation because you're seeing inflow into the storm here. And there's where your area of rotation would be. So again, we're still monitoring that area of rotation there. Definitely trying to get organized here. So we'll keep an eye on it and see what happens here over the next little bit. But nonetheless, let's get that severe thunderstorm warning pulled up here. And this is a new severe thunderstorm warning. And this is going to be for southwestern Hart and northwestern Barron counties. Oh, sorry. That's the update on the severe thunderstorm warning. Let me get the right one here. 411. Yep, this is the new one. Okay. So this severe thunderstorm warning, about the same areas, but it's going to be for south central Hart County, northeastern Barron County until 4:45 Central Time. A severe thunderstorm was located around the Cave City area. It's moving to the northeast at 20 miles an hour. 60-mile-an-hour wind gust and quarter-size hail is the main threat with this storm. Again, we haven't had a big hail threat here for quite some time. So if you get in this hail core, you can expect hail damage to vehicles. Again, it's not quarter-size hail. It's large hail, but it's not going to cause a whole lot of damage except to vehicles, maybe some siding. Newest scan coming in there. A couple locations impacted include Horse Cave, Cave City, LeGrand, Bear Wallow, Uno. Do you know where Uno is? I think Brother Jamie Bennett asked me that one time, or several times. Seymour and Goodnight. Again, for your protection, if you live in this area, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of your building. Again, cannot stress enough, this area does have rotation in the area. Or with this storm, I should say. Let's go to velocity mode. Still showing up right there, pretty much right along the Horse Cave area. So definitely want to keep an eye on that. Broad rotation, not weak rotation, not strong rotation. A little bit of medium rotation is what I would call it. But it's right there along the Horse Cave area. So we'll see if this storm starts to organize itself. If it stays on its trajectory, so you guys know I always try to keep everybody out ahead of it. But if this storm continues on its trajectory, Greene County will be its next stop. So the Summersville, Greensburg area. We'll see if it maintains its strength, and then it would eventually move into the Taylor County area. So if you're in these areas, be on alert. Go ahead and start letting people know. So we'll see if this storm continues on its strength. Lots of lightning occurring with this storm too. So again, if you're in the Greene County area, Taylor County area, and you're watching me right now, Go ahead and text your family, friends, call them, let them know that there are storms to our southwest that could become severe here over the next hour over top of our area. Got another special weather statement, and this is for this storm down here in Scottsville in Allen County. So we'll go ahead and read that one too. I'll go ahead and highlight these. Little blue boxes are kind of hard to see sometimes. So I kind of like to trace over them. That way we can kind of see the general area that this storm is going to affect. And again, this is just a special weather statement. Nothing severe with this storm here. But this is going to be for northwestern Monroe, eastern Allen, southern Barron, and southwestern Metcalfe counties through 4:45 Central Time. So that's through 4:45 Central Time with this storm. Again, this is just below severe limits. Wind gust up to 50 miles an hour in nickel-sized hail. Some of those gusty winds could knock down some tree limbs, blow around unsecured objects. A couple locations that's in this box that will be impacted by this storm: Glasgow, Scottsville, Fountain Run, 88, Oak Forest, Haywood, and Austin. Just a couple of the communities impacted there. So again, not severe, but a strong thunderstorm, a strengthening storm that could very well continue to gain strength and could possibly go severe as it progresses to the north and east. Real quickly, I will cover this. I had somebody ask me. We do have another severe thunderstorm out here in eastern Kentucky, and this is for just to the south. East of Somerset, including Burnside and Blue John. And let me get that for you again real quickly. Again, this is out of my area, but I was asked to check it out. So we will check it out here real quick. Severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Laurel, southeastern Pulaski, north central McQuarrie County until 4:45 Eastern Time. 60-mile-an-hour wind gust and quarter-size hail with this storm. So a couple of communities impacted by this would be Mount Victory. The storm will be there around 5:25 Eastern Time, and then Dykes around 5:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Rockcastle Springs will also be impacted. This will not affect Somerset. This is just to the south and west of Somerset. So again, all right, let's get back into central Kentucky here. There we go. Again, 3 storms just outside of the Greene-Taylor County and surrounding area. We'll be moving into our area. Pretty much already is inside of our area. Let me see if I have any storm reports here on the Spotter network here real quickly. Newest scan coming in now. Let's see what it is here. This is 418. Let's get a play on that one. So still looking at an area of rotation here in the Horse Cave area. Again, National Weather Service not pulling the trigger on anything yet, and I don't blame them. But definitely some rotation showing up here, literally just to the northeast of Horse Cave, right along Shortcut Road, South Dixie Highway, Charlie Morgan Highway, East Main Street there in Horse Cave, literally right over top. This is going to be just to the west of Uno. Nothing. Again, this is not a confirmed tornado. This is not even a tornado warning. This is just an area of rotation just to the north of 218 there. In Horse Cave, from Horse Cave to Seymour. You guys can see that area of rotation showing up right here. And these reds and greens are just winds moving in different directions. And that is where you have your area of rotation right there. Keeping an eye on it. Again, it's got to be a tight area of rotation before it forms a tornado. But again, I'm trying to emphasize on these areas of rotation because in Taylor County, on Wednesday night, we had an area of rotation very similar to this that actually produced a tornado, was not tornado warned, wasn't even under a severe thunderstorm warning from the National Weather Service, but was obviously an area of rotation. We talked about it here live Wednesday night as that area of rotation exited Greene County and went into Taylor County. The area of rotation was weakening. Area of rotation was still present, so that's why I definitely want to focus on these areas of rotation. So that area of rotation right there does appear like it is strengthening just a little bit. These reds and greens are really trying to tighten up here. So we're going to stick with this velocity scan here. Again, velocity scan is just the winds inside of a storm. So checking the spotter network here to see if there's anything that needs to be spoken about. I don't see anything coming through the spotter network. So that's definitely, I guess, some good news. Okay. So severe thunderstorm warning continues here for another 22 minutes. The area of rotation continues to move off to the north and east. It's going to be just to the north or northwest of Uno right now. So let's go back to the relative activity mode and kind of do a zoom out. Again, still very healthy looking mini supercell here, as you see it on radar. You definitely see the winds being wrapped into the storm. That's your inflow right there. That's your little notch. That's where you get your hook echoes on radar. So you definitely see it showing up there. Let's check out the hail core. Again, pretty indicative hail core right there around Horse Cave. Again, this was about 6-7 minutes ago. That's the latest update we have. So that hail core is probably going to be closer to the Uno community right now, somewhere in this area. And again, quarter size hail is the maximum hail size with this storm right now. Don't know if we have any updates on. Yeah, it's got a report right there, hailing in Horse Cave around the Uno, so that checks out. So with this hail core mode, again, the hail imaging that you see here is delayed by about 6 to 8 minutes. So you kind of got to forecast where you think that hail core will be, and it should be right over top of Uno. We did just get a report here. Let me go back and find it. Yeah, hailing in Horse Cave on Uno, Horse Cave Road. So that is a confirmed. So there's an update on that severe thunderstorm warning. The National Weather Service is going to try. Yeah, there it is. They're going to shave off Barron County. We'll see if the National Weather Service decided to extend this. I would think they would. The hail core still shows a pretty good, definitely some severe hail. Dwayne says pea-size hail on Charlie Morgan Highway. So we'll see what the National Weather Service decides to do with that storm as it progresses into the west or the eastern part of Hart County and then into Greene County. So as we zoom out here, we'll switch to the Nashville radar site real quickly. So this storm down here on the Allen-Barron County line looks like it strengthened just a little bit. This is near the Tracy, Austin communities in the southern part of Barron County. Put a motion on this radar. Zoom out just a little bit. You can see where that storm come out of Tennessee, moved just south of Scottsville, and then it's now moving into the southern part of Barron County. Put a pause back on this radar site. Check out the velocity on this. Still a little bit of rotation showing up with that. And then we'll look at the hail core. Definitely has a hail core showing up on that storm as well. So we'll watch this. Definitely appears to be a strengthening storm as it enters the southern part of Barron County. If it continues on its trajectory, it would eventually move in to the Metcalfe County area, Summershade, and eventually into Edmonton. So it's going to stay south of Glasgow. The storm will. We'll see how it develops here as it moves off to the northeast. But as of right now, not a severe thunderstorm warning or anything severe. Continue to track this storm here with a special weather statement on it. Coming into the northern part of Barron County. So some of these same areas that was just impacted by the severe thunderstorm is being impacted again. So your Oil City, Park City, Cave City not in that action just yet from this storm. But as this storm moves to the north and east, Cave City will be impacted again by this storm. So we'll check out the hail core on it real quick. We'll check out the velocity. Nothing. Again, there is a little bit of rotation, but nothing to be concerning with. And there is a little bit of hail with that. National Weather Service, I think, said nickel-size hail with this, I believe. Yes, nickel-size hail and wind gust up to 50 miles an hour. I don't see anything on radar that would confirm 50-mile-an-hour wind gust. Maybe 40, 45, maybe at the maximum. I don't see anything indicative there. So those are the three warnings or three areas that we're watching right now. You look out over here into western Kentucky. We've got some more storms that has formed just to the west of Russellville, and we do have another severe thunderstorm warning that continues there for another 16 minutes just to the west of Hopkinsville. So let's go back to the Louisville radar site. Again, this severe thunderstorm warning about another 16 minutes. We'll see what the National Weather Service decides to do. This warning's basically moved out of its warning box pretty much. We'll see. Let's check it out on the velocity mode here. Area of rotation is definitely weakened a lot there, so that's some good news. So the area of rotation still showing up a little bit, but it's weakened considerably. That's a very weak area of rotation. You still see it showing up there. I'll circle the area. You still see it showing up there, but that's definitely a weaker area of rotation than what it was just a few minutes ago. Then we go back down here to the hail core. Still a little bit of a hail core. This is about 8 minutes ago, I guess, close to it. So I feel like the strongest part of this hail core would probably be somewhere just to the west of Monroe, there in the eastern part of Hart County. So we'll see what the National Weather Service decides to do with that. We'll wait just a second. So we got to have an update from them here pretty soon with that storm because it's moving out of the warning box that it's currently in. So we've got to have something from the National Weather Service very, very soon. So we'll zoom out here. Let's check out the comments section. Peyton, I see your comment. I feel like I've said rotation at least 50 times. All right, so we're just waiting to see here, waiting from the National Weather Service. If you haven't heard the news yet, we are under a severe thunderstorm watch until 9 p.m. Central Time, all of Central Kentucky. So we are officially in a threat for severe weather through 9 p.m. Central. Let's see if my PIV works here. It does not. So there is an extension on that warning, I believe. It's going to be for Greene and Hart County. So the National Weather Service is going to extend that warning there into Greene County. So this is going to be a severe thunderstorm warning. It's going to get extended here. You'll see that warning pop up right there. It's a new severe thunderstorm warning continuing into eastern Hart County and then Greene County. So let's pull that box up, that warning box. So again, new severe thunderstorm warning here for northwestern Greene, southeastern Hart County. This is until 5 o'clock Central Time. So about 28 minutes. 28 minutes on this warning. National Weather Service states 60-mile-an-hour winds and up to quarter-size hail is possible. Hail damage to vehicles is possible. And wind damage to roof siding and trees is also possible. So Monroe, Hudgens, Lobb, Denansburg, Hardeeville, Allendale, Summersville, you guys are in line for this severe thunderstorm producing quarter-size hail. So if you got vehicles outside and you can get them under something before the storm moves in, I would recommend it just to be safe. Better safe than sorry. Lots of lightning occurring with this storm, even out ahead of it. We've already got lightning strikes here in Greene County out ahead of it. So a lightning strike just to the west or just to the east of Lobb there. So again, the strongest part of this storm right now is right over top of Hardeeville. Hardeeville's getting hammered pretty hard with some heavy rainfall up to quarter-size hail. And this is going to be right along Hardeeville Road, North Jackson Highway. Latest scan going in there here in Hardeeville. South Jackson Highway. That's going to be Highway 88 there. And then 31E going up into Camer. Or Canmer, however you say it. Sometimes I'm not the best with pronouncing some of these cities. But, again, the storm continues to progress off to the northeast. Again, quarter-size hail is probably going to be the number one threat with this storm here. All the buzzing noises you guys hear, I told you guys the other night, I'm actually enrolled in notifications from the National Weather Service. Everything they issue comes directly to my phone. So those are just status updates, them canceling the previous warning, putting out a new warning, putting out the social media graphics for the warning. Anytime a severe thunderstorm warning is issued, or a warning is issued, it's 3 notifications. They have the original warning, the warning that actually gets the social media graphics, and the warning that goes to the database. So it's 3 different products that goes out. So it's 3 different notifications. There is still some rotation right there around the Monroe area. Again, not overly impressive at all. I don't want anybody to freak out about any of the tornado. I don't want anybody to freak out about the tornado threat. Tornado threat is low, but it's not zero either. So I'm definitely focusing a little bit more on some of these areas of rotation because, again, on Wednesday night or Thursday morning, I guess I should say, we had a tornado touchdown. Hadn't been confirmed yet, unconfirmed, but it will be confirmed in Taylor County there, right around the Tucker's Tiki area. Lots of damage. It was not tornado warned, but there was an area of rotation. So I'm definitely going to monitor these areas of rotation. And there is one around the community of Monroe. Coming into Greene County, it's going to be moving just to the north of Denansburg. But again, not a strong area of rotation, nothing that's impressive at all. It'll be right there where that hook echo is on radar. That's where your area of rotation is showing up. Right there. You see the inflow coming into the storm. Pretty clear as day right there. So zooming out just a little bit, real quickly, let me check on one thing here real quick. Okay. Okay. Making sure everything was going through. So let's zoom back in here. The strongest part of this is going to be in eastern Hart County, right along Highway 677, Highway 1572, Hedspeth Road there. And this is in eastern Hart County, just to the northeast of Hardeeville. Let's check out the hail core here on this storm. And this is 28. This is 10 minutes old. Definitely showed a little bit of the weakening there on that hail core. You can see it coming out of Hart County. We'll put a motion on it. Go back to the reflectivity mode here. I see your picture, Ben. I'm checking it out here. I can't tell if that is a... doesn't look like a scud cloud. I can't tell if it's a shelf cloud on like the leading edge or if that's legitimately a lowering there. You're looking at Hart County. That might be a little bit of a lowering there, Ben. So I just got a picture here from Ben Lane, my cousin. He sent me yeah, I'm actually getting a couple people. This might be a lowering there, Ben. Let me see if I can pull it up here real quick. What is this? Hang on just a second here, guys. I'll show you guys what Ben sent me here real quick. I can't 100% tell what it is, but I'll show you guys. It's hard to tell. Let's see here if I can get... Let's see here. Alright. Let me get this picture up here for you guys. 1 second. It'll take me just a second. I want you guys to see this too. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of people messaging me now. So let's get this picture up here. I'm going to pull this picture up so you guys... There we go, right here, right here. Sorry, it takes just a few minutes. Here is the picture that Ben sent me. So it's hard for me to tell what that actually is there. I can't tell if that's a lowering on the base of that. Let's see what Blake's got here. I know Blake lives out there too. Blake, you sent the same thing that Ben sent. I can't tell if that's a lowering there on the leading edge. Let's check it out here on the velocity mode. That might be a lowering, guys. I think that's a lowering. Blake got me the same thing. Appreciate you, Blake. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of messages here. Appreciate you guys sending the messages in here. This looks like a lowering. So I don't know if this is anything on the ground or anything like that. It doesn't look like that. But if you look at the radar image here, you take the radar image off here and newest scan coming in there, and that's the area of rotation there. These pictures you guys are sending, that's a lowering. It doesn't look like a funnel cloud. It looks like a lowering, maybe a wall cloud. And let's pull that picture back up here. from Ben. It definitely looks like to me. It looks like definitely a lowering, but this cloud structure that's all the way to the ground. That's obviously not a tornado or anything like that. That might just be some. Let's see some more pictures here. It's hard for me to tell without actually seeing a video. That actually might be a little bit of a lowering on the leading edge there. So it might be a combination of both. Maybe a little bit of a shelf, maybe a little bit of a lowering at the same time. But that is an area of rotation showing up there as we're coming into Greene County here. This is just to the west of Greensburg, right here along the Webbs community. So let's talk about where this area of rotation would be. It'd be right along Highway 2765, that Bucknersville Road there. See if we can get some more city. Old Salem Church Road. If you're in this area, you might as well be in your tornado safe zone just to be safe. Again, we want to concentrate on this area here. And Haley, appreciate your picture there, Haley. That's definitely a better picture there looking at it from the Thurlow right there in the Mountain and the church area. So that vantage point, looking at it from there, Haley, definitely a lowering. So this is definitely a lowering showing up here just to the north of Denansburg. So I would suggest everybody be in your tornado safe zone there. Appreciate you guys sending me the pictures. Again, you guys are out there seeing it. I'm just sitting here at a computer desk. So when you guys see stuff, definitely send it in there to me. But that's definitely a lowering. I've seen about 10 pictures you guys have sent me. And that's definitely a lowering there in the western part of Greene County. Again, nothing on the ground. I don't see anything that would be indicative of a tornado on the ground, anything like that, or not even a funnel cloud. But still an area of rotation there showing up just the north of Webbs. Again, not a strong area of rotation, but definitely enough to produce the pictures you guys are seeing. Definitely enough to produce that lowering, a wall cloud, that type nature. So, no update from the National Weather Service. Let's check out. Again, watching this area here from a couple different areas here on radar. Okay, let's make sure everything's good. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, making sure my stream's still good here. I accidentally clicked off on that. So stream's still good, I think. Yeah. So again, we're still watching this area of rotation. Nothing on the ground. You guys are sending me pictures. I appreciate that. We'll see what else we got here from a picture standpoint. So National Weather Service has canceled that severe thunderstorm warning, but we're going to stay with this here. We're going to continue to watch it. So the National Weather Service has canceled that severe thunderstorm warning. The structure of it definitely looks a little bit weaker. The lowering of a thunderstorm, guys, is just the pre-steps before a tornado gets there. So you got to have a lowering on the cloud base, which is a wall cloud. You have to have a structured wall cloud for a funnel cloud to form. Then obviously a funnel cloud, when it hits the ground, it's a tornado. So it's the steps. It's literally like the pre-test before a tornado. So that's what the lowering is. So again, I'm looking at all these pictures you guys are sending me in here. See if there's anything else suspicious. It definitely appears that it'd be hard for me to see without I would like to see a video. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if this is one. This is a video. I'll be able to tell if there's any rotation with it. Thank you, Deanna, for sending me that picture. That does not look like it's rotating. So this looks like it may have been a lowering of a shelf cloud on the bleeding edge there that looks like suspicious tornadic activity. But it contradicts because there is a rotation in the area. So maybe it's rotating, but not rotating to the point where you can tell what's going on. Regardless, there's a rotation in the area. It's hard for me to tell exactly what it is. It's not a funnel cloud, but it looks like the base of the storm was lowering, which is, again, for you to have a tornadic storm, you have to have the base lower. You have to have a wall cloud form first. Once the cloud lowers and the wall cloud forms, that's where you get your tornado to form out of the bottom of that wall cloud. So, special weather statement has been issued from the National Weather Service. Again, no immediate tornado threat. I don't want to give anybody any kind of panic attacks, but definitely some ominous looking pictures coming in there. So, special weather statement issued here. This is the blue box. So, the National Weather Service is now saying that this storm has weakened below severe limits here. So this black box area going to kind of highlight it here so we have a little bit better idea of what's going on. And this is a strong thunderstorm for northern Greene County, southeastern LaRue, southwestern Marion, and northern Taylor counties through 6:15 Eastern, 5:15 Central. National Weather Service Doppler radar stated that they was tracking a strong thunderstorm 8 miles to the northwest of Greensburg, moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. Wind gust up to 40 miles an hour, and pea-sized hail is likely with this storm. So, get another video in here from Jacob. Let me look at it. Jacob Scott's video there looks like it may have been rotating a little bit. Let's see if we got another one here. The videos are the ones I'm looking for. Here's one from Tammy. Real quick. Yeah, the videos you guys are sending me of that storm, again, I know I've got a lot of pictures, a lot of ominous looking pictures. It doesn't show any type, from what I can see, the videos does not show rotation. So that may have been just a lowering base, maybe with a shelf cloud, with a scud cloud. I don't know, I'll have to go back and look at it a little bit harder here in just a little bit. But nonetheless, no immediate tornado threat. There was some rotation showing up on radar there. Let's check it out again. Still an area of rotation showing up here just to the southwest of Summersville. Again, nothing imminent here. Nothing that's going to, put down a tornado by no means. But definitely something to watch here. So no immediate tornado threat. No immediate severe thunderstorm threat. But definitely a strong thunderstorm working its way across the Greene County areas. The strongest part of this storm right now is making its way just to the west of Summersville, Hudgens Highway, getting ready to move over Hodgenville Road from Summersville up to Allendale. And then just north of Gabe, the Gabe Road going west towards Hart County, experiencing some pretty strong thunderstorm activity there as well. Lightning's kind of died off on the storm a little bit, still producing lightning, but nothing crazy, especially nothing crazy like it was this morning. So again, still tracking two strong areas of thunderstorm activity as well. So let's talk about them all. We'll get back to storm coverage and not looking at pictures here. Again, those were some ominous looking pictures. We'll look into it and see if we can determine what kind of cloud that was. We'll see if it matches up. Again, there was an area of rotation around where those clouds was at, but it doesn't look like definitely wasn't a funnel cloud or anything like that. But it does appear that there was a lowering. It's hard for there to be a lowering if there wasn't a rotation. So we'll have to go back and look at some of these videos whenever I can actually sit down and look at them a little bit better. So this special weather statement here is for, let me find it, go down one more time. This is for southwestern Greene, southeastern Hart, northeastern Barron, and northwestern Metcalfe counties through 5:15 Central Time. This storm is actually pretty strong, 50-mile-an-hour wind gust and nickel-size hail. A couple locations impacted include Three Springs, Monroe, Horse Cave, Cave City. He's actually moved out of Cave City now and out of Horse Cave, just the eastern part of Horse Cave. Little Barron will be impacted, Lobb, Denansburg, and Grab. So pretty much the same areas that the storm previously went through. This is going to impact that area as well. Nothing showing up that would be crazy for any type of rotation down there in that area. And we also have a strong thunderstorm down here in the southern part, south central Kentucky area. And this is going to be for northwestern Monroe, southeastern Barron, and northwestern Metcalfe counties through 5:15 Central Time. So 21 more minutes on that. This is also a pretty strong storm. It's getting ready to impact the 88 community. Highway 90 from 88 down to Summer Shade going to be impacted. Winds up to 50 miles an hour and nickel-size hail. So again, three fairly strong thunderstorms impacting the central Kentucky area here. No severe storms. We'll do a zoom out here. I still have, again, three clusters of storms here ongoing in the central Kentucky area and even over here into eastern Kentucky. So far out of those three, let's go ahead here to Tennessee. See if there's any more development down here that could impact us eventually. I don't see anything right now. So again, we're going to continue live coverage. No severe storms in effect right now. No severe weather ongoing. Looking through my inbox here, see if there's anything that okay. Again, just looking through some stuff, seeing if there's anything I need to report on. And again, got a lot of messages here. Yeah, so I got a lot of pictures from you guys with that storm that just come through Greene County. Some ominous looking pictures. Definitely looks like it was a lowering of a wall cloud or of some sort. Definitely not a funnel cloud by no means. But it also could have been a shelf cloud. Could have been a low hanging shelf cloud as well. Just kind of hard to determine that. Because, like I said, the radar did show some rotation there with the radar imaging. So, let's get back to storm coverage here instead of deciding what that cloud was. Lots of heavy rainfall right now in the Summersville area from Summersville up to Bloyd's Crossing, Highway 61. Torrential rainfall occurring right now with that storm. Maybe even some hail, nickel size possible as well. That area of heavy rainfall extends down into the Gabe community. Still showing a little bit of hail there. Again, this hail image is about 10 minutes old, so that's going to be right over top of Summersville if there's any. That's an update right there. Now it's 5 minutes old, so it's going to be just to the east of Summersville right now. Pretty much right there where that heavier rain, the deep red there, just to the north of Summersville. So that's pretty much all that storm is producing right now. It's heavy rainfall and some small hail in the Summersville area up to the Coakley, Bloyd's Crossing area. And then again, we're tracking these other two storms. Another cluster of thunderstorm activity here right along the Hart, Barron, Metcalfe County area there. Appreciate everybody tuning in again. I feel like I'm running a TV show at this point. It is 5 o'clock Central Time, 6 o'clock Eastern. You are watching severe weather coverage, even though there's no severe weather in the area. So I'm going to stay live here just for a little bit longer. And we're going to track these storms just a little bit. Give everybody, let everybody get their mind off some of the PTSD that we've had here over the past couple of days. So, again, it's my policy to do live coverage when severe weather is in the area. So this is bonus coverage that you guys are receiving right now. Bonus coverage. You know what, Christina? I also like my TV shows when it's slow. Snow. I see it now. Slow, snow. You know, I like it when it's slow and snow. Yeah. So let's kind of do a recap here. Then we'll see if there's anything that looks like anything strengthening any of these storms. I don't want to continue with coverage too long, but going to stay with you here just a little bit longer. So let's kind of do a recap of all these different storms. Again, strong storm affecting the Summersville, Coakley, Pittman, Bingle communities here of Greene and Taylor County. Torrential rainfall and some small hail occurring with this storm. Strongest part of this storm is going to be over Summersville Coakley Road, Highway 2763. See if we got some other roads that can pop up here. DeWitt Cemetery Road experiencing some heavy rainfall, maybe some small hail. We don't have a road popping up on that. Summersville Road. So that's the strongest part of that storm. Again, nothing tornadic, maybe some gusty winds. A torrential rainfall is the main threat with that storm. And this is going to be moving into the northern Taylor County area. Saloma, going to be moving through Bingle. And again, nothing severe. This is just a strong thunderstorm. Look at the velocity mode here. Still a little bit of rotation, but nothing that looks indicative of any type of tornadic activity by no means. And then you get down here just to the west. It's another special weather statement. Again, this is another 13 minutes with this storm on the special weather statement. Again, this is not a severe thunderstorm either. This is just a special weather statement. These special weather statements are just issued from the National Weather Service that kind of highlights these storms for the potential of what that is, strong thunderstorm activity. So this special weather statement is for southwestern Greene, southeastern Hart, northeastern Barron, northwestern Metcalf through 5:15 Central Time. So again, another 12 minutes on this. Strongest part of this storm is going to be over Three Springs, Shady Grove, Center. They're in the northern part of Metcalf County, getting ready to get on that action as well. Then you go up here into Hart County, the southern part, or just south of Hardeeville in Hart County. That's the strongest part of that storm. Then we'll switch down here to the Nashville radar site. Real quick, if I can figure out what I'm doing. There we go. Strong thunderstorm continuing here along the 88 community here in Barron County, getting ready to cross into the southern part of Metcalf County. So just north of Summer Shade, Randolph community, getting ready to get in action as the newest scan comes in. Main threat with this storm is 50-mile-an-hour winds and nickel-size hail. So those are kind of the three storms, the three strongest storms in our area. Have a little bit of storm activity showing up here in LaRue County, right around the Tanner Buffalo community just south of Hodgenville, but nothing too strong right there. So that's all that's going on right now, folks. Again, nothing severe ongoing. It doesn't look like any of these storms are strengthening at all right now. So I do think that they might stay at bay. Again, any of these storms can go severe at any given point. So I don't want anybody to let your guard down. But these storms are definitely staying at bay as of right now. So we're still officially under that severe thunderstorm watch until 9 p.m. Central Time, all of Central Kentucky. So still under that gun for severe weather for about another 4 hours here. So with that being said, I'm going to end this live coverage. I'm going to be right here watching radar to see if there's any type of severe weather, or if there's anything that prompts me to go live again. Maybe there's something I need to give you guys information on. Obviously, I'll do that. But I'll definitely be watching things closely. But I'm going to end this live coverage, so you guys stay weather aware. Stay tuned to my page or whoever else's page that you guys watch. But I'll be watching things closely, and we'll go live as needed. So I will definitely talk to you guys soon, because we've got more flooding, another flooding threat coming up. Real quick before I let you go, let's check on the newest information for flooding. I've had a lot of flooding today. Pretty big deal, actually. And it's been well advertised. It's not like this has been a surprise system. I've been talking about this for quite a while. So it doesn't look like we're going to get into any of the flooding threat until we get into tomorrow. So the rest of the day, flooding all the way. Let's see here. Let me make sure this is the newest one here. Get a refresh there on that one. 18. Okay. It doesn't look like we're going to get into the flooding threat until tomorrow afternoon. But the latest HRRR model is suggesting another 4 to 5 inches of rain tomorrow. Now, that's going to be a big deal. Going to be a pretty big deal, especially since we've seen a lot of rainfall today. I don't know how much we've seen since midnight. Let's check it out here. Since midnight, we've got 2 inches of additional rainfall at the Greene County. Let's just do the past 48 hours because we've had a lot of rain over the past 48 hours. So yeah, the whole area over the last 48 hours has seen over 6 inches of rainfall, 7.6 inches of rain in Hodgenville, 7.36 inches of rain in Metcalfe County. So those are actually the 2 hot spots here in central Kentucky. So another 4 to 5 inches of rain on top of that will push us over the 10-inch mark. So that's quite a considerable amount. Flooding threat's going to remain to be high, especially tomorrow, because that's when the next. So another active weather day tomorrow. The show don't stop here, folks. And also on top of that, we'll have a severe weather threat tomorrow as well. So again, going to watch these storms here in the short term. I'll keep you guys updated if I need to go live again for any type of severe weather, severe thunderstorm warning, etc. I'll be right here ready to do that. But if not, obviously I'll keep you guys up to date on what's going on for tomorrow, and I'll be live tomorrow as well. So I will talk to you